What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio shouting in the building with me as always. I got my sis off in this thing, Erin Rae. What the hell's going on, girl?
What's happening? What's happening? What's
happening?
happening?
Okay. I'm glad you're feeling it. Oh, you done took it back. You done took it back.
Okay, look.
Hey, I ain't even gonna play with you today. I'm gonna get straight to it because I had talked to you. You have been keeping up with this Diddy situation as well.
Crazy.
And, you know, recently they have started to bring Young Miami into the conversation about what's going on with Diddy. What do you think about this stuff, Erin Rae, as a female in this music industry, when you start to see that coming across in the headlines?
You know, I hate it for Young Miami because I definitely do like her as an entertainer. But we see this so much with a lot of girls. They want to be famous. They want to be rich. They want to have the lifestyle. And then you get wrapped up with men that can provide you that lifestyle. And now you a sex worker.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we don't really know if that's the case.
Because my thing is, you know, what if all of this stuff is false?
It can't be.
No. What if it's false? Is everybody going to get in line and be just as equally loud saying, my bad, Diddy, we didn't mean it, we sorry, we jumped to conclusions? Is everybody that's pointing the finger at them, are they going to be willing to do that?
I'm going to say this, nobody's going to be willing to do that because over the years, there has been a lot of allegations. We don't know anything to be true or to be false, but we do know this is an evil, evil game. So I'm not saying it's true or false. And like I said, I hate it for my girl, you know what I'm saying? Because I do like her actually as an entertainer. So I would hate for these things to actually be true. And allegedly, these things are in the court documents. So we don't know if it's true or not. And I would hate that. But like I said, we just see this a lot. So I think that's why people are able to just hop on board and be like, yeah, she's doing it because da-da-da-da. And we don't know. I don't know for sure either. But I'm saying we have seen this a lot. Just imagine the girls in the hood dating the drug dealers or whatever, and boom, now she's out here. You like, damn, she used to be fine back in the day. Look at her now because she got wrapped up trying to live a lifestyle that she was not really prepared for. So we done seen it so many times, it's so easy to believe.
So answer me this then, Erin Rae, as a female in this industry, what would be your advice to somebody that wants to get into the game too? Because a lot of times I know I've seen from afar to where ladies have it a lot more difficult than men trying to get into the game, especially going around men in positions of power, because the physical attraction just might be in the air, okay?
Yeah.
So it leads to them trying to be about business first, but then, you know, folks want to date them.
You know what? You got to be prepared to take the stairs instead of the elevator if you don't do it a certain type of way.
My calf muscle.
Okay, because when I tell you it can be rough. The problem is that, and I hate to say this, but the problem is that a lot of people, I don't want to say women, but a lot of people are weak. And so when presented with certain things, being green, you're just going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to go for that. And now you looking back on your life like, damn. And then a lot of women that I have seen that have decided to take certain routes ain't even get nowhere. And that's the hurtful part, because it's like, damn, you did all that and you ain't got nowhere. So now you can't even look yourself in a mirror and you still trying to figure out how you're going to make rent. So you just got to be smart. I mean, there are going to be situations that you're put into that maybe you do want to do it. It's just what you want to do. Then go for it. Don't do anything that you don't morally want to do. And you got to understand that sometimes not doing those things may take you a little bit longer to get where you're trying to go. That's a decision you have to make. Everybody has to make those decisions. I had to make that decision for myself. And it can cost you a lot. It can be so gut-wrenchingly hard and hurtful and just so sad. But you got to be willing to take those consequences. Like, you got to know. You just got to know yourself and what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. But the problem is that so many people are just willing to do whatever. They don't care. So.
How many times, what would be the frequency of you having to deal with men trying to get in your drawers while you trying to amount to something?
I mean, being an attractive woman, it's going to always be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not making it seem like, oh, men are just like horny hound dogs. A lot of them are. But, and it's not like you can tell men like, no, whatever. It's a certain way you do it because you don't want to once they feel rejected. That's the problem. the rejection and the ego is just like, who you think you are to reject me? I'm da-da-da. So it's just like you gotta know how to soften the blow. Mm-hmm. And as long as you can do that, you fine. Like, I have had situations that, yes, people have tried to hold their nuts on me and like make it so difficult because I said no. But also, I mean, there's a lot of men that's just like, all right, cool. You just on to the next. And I'm so happy. So it's not like everybody is out here like, I'm going to ruin your fucking life because you said no. Yeah. But there are people that will try to ruin you because you said no.
Answer me this, because this is one of the things that's been going through my mind recently, just thinking about this whole Diddy situation. Outside of Diddy, who all else would be complicit? I mean, would any of the victims be complicit in their own demise? And I say that to say, if you stay in an abusive situation, why don't you get the hell out of there? Why do you let that go on for years and years? That behooves me.
It's crazy. You know, it's a tricky situation because I would never want to victim blame anyone.
Yeah.
I cannot say why some women get their ass beat every day and stay in a relationship. Oh, it's the kids. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's financial stability. I have nothing else. And sometimes a person can beat you down so bad to where you don't think that you have an option to leave. I can't speak for these victims, and I can't say who is really a victim and who is really, you know what I'm saying, like, it's a lot of women that we have seen. How many movies, how many court cases have we seen where a woman decided to leave and she dead? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, they kept their promise. Just the other day, this man got out of jail.
Yeah.
24 hours later, killed the lady's son. He tried to kill her, but the son tried to protect her. Killed her 11-year-old son.
Damn.
This stuff is real. Like, these are people's real lives. So it's just like, I can't victim blame because I don't really know the circumstances and the situations behind everything. Money does play a large part in it. And from some of the stories I hear, there's a lot of stuff caught on tape with people doing, and they may not want that out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, oh, if I don't want you to know I did this, this, and this, and somebody is blackmailing me, you know what I'm saying, to keep that, it's just like you stay in a cycle of just doing with that abuser, because most abusers know the person that they're abusing. They know the psyche of that person, and they know how to keep them and what's going to keep them there. And once they cannot do that anymore, they're gonna make your life a living hell or kill you. So it's just like, it's easy for us to say, like, get the hell up out of there if somebody beating your ass.
Yeah.
But it's not always that easy for that person, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I would never victim blame. And some people get themselves into situations that they think they can. Or I can figure him out, or I can figure her out, or da-da-da. And no, you cannot. Like, if this person is a psycho, you're not going to out-psycho them.
Yeah. What if you were young Miami and none of this stuff was true? How would you feel right now?
If I was anybody and this was not true, I'm going to be like, damn, I'm not no sex worker. And then it's sad because for Young Miami, all her lyrics are saying that she does this. So it's like, it's hard. It's such a hard space because it's like, in my songs, I tell you, pussy good, you got to pay for it. Now in court documents, they said I'm a sex worker. How do I say, no, I'm not, because I have rapped this to people. So it's such a hard position to be in, and I would hate that for her if this is not true.
But then that brings it back to the Young Thug case again, because just because she said it in the song don't mean that's her lifestyle.
That's why I said I would hate to be her. I would hate to be her because I've been rapping about this all this time, so somebody wants to accuse me of something. Now it's easy for the public to agree because I've been rapping about it, or I've been living this certain type of lifestyle, or the allegations came out about Diddy and she didn't stand up. So people was like, oh, well, you ain't said nothing, so you must be with it. So it's just so many different things. We don't know if she's a victim too. We don't know behind closed doors if she getting her ass beat too. We don't really know what's going on. So it's so easy to judge other people's lives when people are literally living those same type of lives. It's just not being seen on TV or being documented or any of those things. So it's like, I hate that for her. But at the same time, I understand why people are believing it. So it's just like, it's a contradicting feeling because like, dang, I hate to see her going through this. I understand why people believe it as well, though.